Hello, everybody. Welcome to Disney Movie News. Today we're talking about The Incredibles 2, we're talking about The Nutcracker, and we're talking about Disney After Dark. Buckle up.
Welcome to Popcorn Talk, featuring movie discussion, news, and interviews. Popcorn Talk. We talk movies. And now, here's Popcorn Talk's Disney Movie News.
It's Disney Movie News. That was my Kermit. What's up, guys? Welcome to Disney Movie News.
Oh, sorry.
Hello.
We've got a heck of a show for you guys tonight because the guests, or not, I was going to say because of the hosts tonight are special because the news, you know what I mean? But the hosts, yeah, we're living it up, we're getting lit, but make sure before we get into the show that you subscribe to the Popcorn Talk here on YouTube and follow at the Popcorn Talk on Twitter. Is it? Yes, at the Popcorn Talk on Twitter, Popcorn Talk Network on YouTube. I got it right this time.
Yeah, you did.
That's right. You can follow me if you want at Mr. Leo Zombie on Instagram and at Leo Zombie on Twitter. That'd be cool. But follow them, more importantly.
Yeah, you guys can follow me. Oh, hi. I'm Keetin. You guys can follow.
Keetin.
Hi. You guys can follow me all over the interwebs at Keetin Marchi, and I have a very special guest to my left. It's like a little reunion from our shoot on Sunday.
Yes.
We'll talk about that later.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm at the official Ariel on Instagram and at Sleeping Bougie on Twitter.
Sleeping Bougie?
Sleeping Bougie.
That's amazing.
Official Ariel was taken, so like. It's all
But Sleeping Bougie
which one do you like
is
better?
like, yeah.
Sleeping Bougie.
It's way better.
Yeah.
Do they have Sleeping Bougie on Insta, or is that would that screw everything up?
No, that would screw everything up.
I don't
Just
know how.
branding.
I don't know how
Just
social media
branding.
works,
Yeah.
but Sarah went from Sarah Snitch to Sarah Sterling.
She's all scrambled right now. She's like Sarah _ Sterling, Sarah Sterling _
And you're a little confusing too.
Mr. Leo Zombie? At least I'm Leo Zombie on everything.
Well, I'm at Keetin Marchi across the board, and that's just my name.
Yeah, it's because at Leo Camacho
That's easy.
is taken by some random guy in Mexico who posts once every 7 months, so he's not out of terms and services, and he only posts a picture of like his horse.
Oh my
Because
gosh.
Leo's a little
It's the
bitter.
worst. I hate
follow
him. And he doesn't speak English, so I messaged him in Spanish, and I was like, what's the point? He's never going to see this, because he probably doesn't even know how to use Instagram. Yeah, I'm talking shade about you at Leo Camacho, and you'll never see this because you don't even know how to use the internet.
Leo, I hope at Leo Camacho comes and gets you.
I hope he does too, that way I can have a conversation with him and get my name back. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, what's up, guys, in the chat? Thank you guys for joining us. Give some shout outs real quick. Once upon a time, 518 Alex, that's a long name. We've got Catherine Norton, we've got Christine Butler, we've got Natasha Reddy, we've got Monet Pink. Oh, Monet Pink back this week. She was last week. She was moved. She was the Black Panther.
You guys, I'm so bummed I missed this. So Leo can attest to this. We had a big production meeting for our Star Wars shoot on Monday last week, and I was literally throwing up, like
food poisoning.
I had food poisoning.
Yeah.
I was literally like throwing up, like. We'd work a little, we'd do a little bit of the fight, and then I'd run into the bathroom and vomit.
Oh
and
my God.
And
No, so she had to give her boyfriend the lightsaber to fight me because she legitimately
could not
couldn't stand
spin
up.
because I was vomiting.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God.
It was terrible.
No.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
Anyways, I was still reeling from a lot of that sickness, and I did not want to get our special guest sick, and I'm so bummed.
It was such
I
a
missed
good
it.
interview. Thank you guys for watching that if you did. But yeah,
okay. It's
thanks for hanging out with us, you guys. This is kind of this is gonna be a very conversation-heavy day because the news is pretty light. There's not a lot. It's the end of the year, not a lot of revelations going on, but some interesting things are happening.
Yeah.
Namely that, and this one's sort of been on the plate for a while now. Disney obviously has been having talks with Fox. We've talked about it the last couple of weeks or so, but apparently they've gotten back into the talks, and the rumor is that they would supposedly close the deal this week.
Dang.
I don't know if that's true or not.
Dun, dun, dun!
That's a big deal.
It's a really big deal.
Yeah, let's see. Multiple outlets are reporting the studios have come to terms on a deal worth over $70 billion with a B, billion, and are waiting for the contracts to get drafted and signed. We have a source. This is coming from Disney Film Facts, so shout out to you who's out there in the chat right now, probably. We have a source in the studio who confirmed these reports, so that's pretty exciting to know. The interesting thing about it is Hugh Jackman, huge jacked man. He's, as you know, this last.
I've never heard that name. I love it.
You guys don't know about huge jacked man?
Huge jacked man.
That's my new Twitter name. I am at Huge Jacked Man.
Yeah, dude, huge jacked man,
That's
man.
beautiful.
That's amazing.
He has. He's been rumored. So the whole thing is, the last Wolverine movie was Logan was his last Wolverine movie.
Okay.
But if Disney acquires the rights to Fox, they get the rights to the X-Men, and that means that Marvel Studios will be able to include the X-Men in their Marvel Cinematic Universe.
But he was done.
He was Dunskies Kapunskis, and now he's like, but I would love to be in Avengers 4. I would reprise my role as Wolverine for Avengers. So.
And if you give me a song and dance number, because I'm a huge jacked man.
He'd be back.
Yeah.
He'd be back with Disney. He was Gaston on Broadway.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh.
But that's like the only thing that would bring him back as the character, which I don't know how I feel about it.
I want him and Iron Man, and I think Iron Man might get killed. I think he's gonna get.
I want Wolverine to fight with the Avengers.
He's gonna get killed in the next one.
I don't want Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. He's too old now. Like, I love him. He's still like Swole Patrol, but I don't think. First of all, he's already played like Old Man Logan. Huge jacked man. Yes. He looks great in The Greatest Showman.
Can I tell you why I'm very excited? Because this officially makes Anastasia an official Disney princess if this happens.
I mean, that's not necessarily true.
Don't take this away from me.
Has Princess Leia been made an official Disney princess?
Well,
No.
she's a Disney princess to me.
Well,
I don't care. Disney does not have to
Anastasia,
Disney doesn't have to be like official. No.
Here's the thing,
she's
though.
She's
Anastasia
royalty
is an
to
official
me.
Disney princess to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, now she is.
what's your favorite Disney movie? Anastasia.
Oh my God, who said that?
I say that anyway.
A lot of people say that. Yeah, I always say Shrek
Fiona.
because of that.
That one when you guys did the marathon thing, or
God, it's
no,
so
when we
funny.
had Renee's friend in here, I'm like, "What's your favorite Disney movie?" And she was like, "Chicken Little," and I was like,
What?
"Leave."
Anyway.
But that is a real Disney movie,
Yeah.
but we just don't speak of
Yeah,
it
it's like,
anymore.
if
that
you're going to
didn't
name a real one,
exist.
don't name that one. Sarah and I tried to watch it. We legitimately couldn't get past it for 15 minutes of the
Terrible.
movie.
I
It's
do like that
unwatchable.
duck with the big teeth. The girl with the pigtails.
Yeah.
The duck. She's my favorite.
Yeah,
You
she's
should
the-
Disney
she's the
bound
only
her.
Disney-
I should cosplay
I'll be Chicken
her.
Little. Oh my God.
Absolutely cosplay her.
Prosthetic.
Yeah, just
Today's makeup look is
What's her name? Like
Nobody
Sally
even
or
knows.
something?
like I could just see you like revealing yourself. Your eyes are so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like Duck Bill
Oh, buck teeth.
with teeth.
Oh, scary.
I
like
love
her.
it.
I love how X-Men led to Chicken Little.
Yeah.
Let me short answer: yes or no? Hugh Jackman coming back?
You know what? I want all the Hugh Jackman's like The Rock to me. It's never too much.
They're both
it's never
huge
too
and
much.
jacked.
Yeah.
They're both huge jacked
It's not
men,
that, it's
and
just
I
that,
love them both.
I just don't want an old man Wolverine to come into one movie and then be replaced. I'd rather introduce him into the MCU as a fresh character.
Yeah.
I don't think they would. I honestly think Disney would be like, we love you, Hugh. We're gonna give you your own movie,
Yeah.
but not Wolverine. We're gonna let you be like either this really cool villain in some like live action Disney movie we're about to make, or we're gonna give you some really good role. But sorry, you've hung up your claws. You will not be the Wolverine in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
He'll have a cameo. You know, maybe he's
And that's the T.
gonna come in. That's the.
I want him to be
that's the
Charles
answer.
Xavier and then
That's what I was gonna say.
Yes.
By the way, Isabella Wasson was saying that she likes your sweater.
Thank you. My boyfriend got this for me last Christmas.
They like Star Wars.
But it came in late, so I didn't get to get it until after Christmas. Or Happy Hanukkah, actually, to everybody
Yeah.
out there. It's the second night
Happy
of
Hanukkah.
Hanukkah.
Happy
This is
Kwanzaa.
this looks more like a Hanukkah sweater, really.
Because Jewish people love Star Wars the more.
Yes, and it stars.
Oh, yes. Actually, real quick, Super Iron Halo, interesting idea. He says, what if Hugh just plays Sabretooth in the MCU? I would be super into that.
No.
That would be amazing to me.
No, because I will never be able to forget that scene in the first X-Men movie where Sabretooth and Wolverine go at it. It's so epic, and I hate the guy who played Sabretooth. It just grossed me out
Yeah, he's
so
not.
much. And I love Hugh Jackman, and I love... no.
I forgot
Well,
about Sabretooth.
let him redefine the character. But let's move on. We're done with that.
Is there
I feel like Sarah not being here, it's like I don't have the contention on Marvel stuff, and it just doesn't.
Have you seen all the... Sorry, I'm going to continue the Fox thing, and then I'll let
No,
you
it's
take it.
okay.
And then
I'm
I'll let you
okay
take it
with
away. Have you seen the things about, like, if Disney acquires Fox, that means Disney acquires Alien. That means whatever
Oh, yeah, I
aliens
saw
the
that.
Queen births are official Disney princesses.
Oh my god.
That's
yes.
funny.
Ew.
I want a list of every property they'd get. And I don't think
precious.
Disney would touch Deadpool. I saw some people voicing concerns on that. I don't think they would. They
No,
would mess with that.
Disney's so smart now. Like, I mean, they know how to take a franchise and kind of like let it do its own thing, but then be like, but we're gonna sprinkle our Disney magic dust on it, so it's gonna make a lot more money than it would have.
Yeah.
That's what Disney does.
Let it be so. Speaking of superheroes, we have an image from The Incredibles 2, and there it is. There you
Is that
go.
from the first movie?
Nope.
Oh, it looks like
It is from the second movie. I know that they look similar, but I actually did some research on this, and it is considerably better looking, but stills don't show it well enough. So since the creation of the last Incredibles movie, there's been the creation of what's it called? It's like dynamic scattering, light scattering, or something like that. And it's the idea that light can pass through solid objects now, if using CGI. So like like when you look at someone's ear in the daylight, you can see the red because the
Yeah.
light's going through the ears. Well, previously all Pixar movies didn't have that, and I forget which one introduced it, but now The Incredibles have it, so it has like a depth of realism that it didn't before. But they kept the same design, so it's kind of like a weird look. It doesn't look that different.
All I know is
Shadows
that
are better.
I feel that every time I see her in the frickin' park, frickin' Mrs. Incredible has an unrealistic portrayal of the female body. She's
that
like a
is-
Barbie.
It is
like
also
it's like
goals,
tiny,
though.
tiny, yeah, goals. Hashtag
Yeah.
goals for curves.
Like,
Like,
dang.
Also known as thick with
Yes.
two C's.
She got that thick thing.
that booty dough.
I'm not even mad at it.
When
though.
she's like on that scooter and she's driving
remember she
around in the
gets stuck-
parade,
No.
I'm like,
No, remember she
Miss
gets stuck in the
Incredible.
door in the movie, and then the guard's like, ooh, and he looks at her butt.
Saying it's
Yeah.
unrealistic. I mean, she had that booty though before Kim even brought it to
And
our
she knows
attention.
it too.
She knows it. She
Kim
likes
was
it.
inspired.
MILF.
Kim was like, "Give me that Elastigirl,
Tush.
please. Thank you,
That's my new aesthetic, Elastigirl.
Doctor."
I mean,
And this movie,
this is getting weird.
this movie takes place 5
'cause I'm
minutes,
here.
5 minutes after the last movie. That's
I bring
why
the weird.
Jack is still a baby, and no one looks any different.
I
It's-
love Jack.
It's literally 5 minutes after the last movie.
Jack's doing. I can't recreate what I did last time.
What was that?
I can do.
She's trying to do the babysitting.
I can do the baby.
Oh, I love the babies.
She's causing a lot of problems.
Jack's doing some weird. Mr. and Mrs. Incredible. I wish I could
You have to
remember
talk.
their
You
name.
have to
Yeah,
talk
I
out of this
can't
part
do
of your
it.
mouth. Parr, Robert Parr, and oh my gosh,
Robert.
What's her name?
Oh,
remember
Violet's
her
so cute.
Violet.
Oh, I love her.
But
I did it really good. Like when I wasn't even. When I think about it, I can't do it as well. But when we were talking about Jack before, so I was just like, oh my god, how did that voice come out of my mouth? I'm impressed with
are
my own
her.
myself.
Oh my
That would be a fun
God.
cosplay to do as her, and then have my baby Jack running around. Doing my
Please.
Jack.
Yes, I will be
Yeah, I
Jack
was gonna ask. Okay.
Yeah.
I will be the
wanna be
Underminer, which I think that's where this movie will. I hope, hopefully, it begins at the like with the Underminer. That would be really cool. Like starts off with like a cool team superhero fight and then goes from there. But there will be no time skips. They have announced that there's no time skips in this movie.
Crazy.
No
But that's all we've got. They look the same. Not a surprise to anybody.
kinda
But if you
hoping
look
there
at Dash's hair, you can see it though. Dash's hair was much more segmented in the last film, and this one it's more well put together.
his dad.
Yeah, let's hope he doesn't get the same receding hairline.
Oh yeah.
Kari, yes, right. Kari Parr. That's her name.
Kari Parr.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh.
yeah, that's Mrs. Incredible. No, Kari's the babysitter. That's right. Helen Parr, and Kari's the babysitter. That's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go, Maddie.
I'm literally gonna look up the
Natasha.
script. I'm gonna memorize it before next year, and I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna do it flawlessly. Just
Yeah.
wait. It's
Yeah, Natasha
fine.
said it in the chat, by
I'm
the
gonna
way.
be dressed as a
Good job.
baby.
Helen is Elastigirl. That's right. Okay, so that's it. That's kind of all we have for that, which is kind of neat, but also kind of uneventful. I wish we would have gotten more. First, look at the
Oh,
Nutcracker.
it's Wendy.
The Nutcracker
Wendy
and the Four
Darling.
Realms.
You know, it looks like
excited for
like
this.
Wendy Darling going into Narnia. That's what it feels like.
It looks like she's coming out of the Upside Down. What are you talking about? That's the
You're
whole-
so right. It does.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
I
why they
didn't
have the
think
rope
about
in there so
that.
that she can
it
get
looks
out.
like Narnia.
Guys, I'm so excited.
That's what's
for
on the.
this.
That's what's in
You
the
guys,
Upside Down. It's
that's
Narnia.
Edward and Bella's daughter.
What?
That's Renesmee.
Oh my God,
that is
you're
Renesmee
right. That
grown
is.
up. For all my twihards out there, I'm
Oh my
not
God,
really one
you're
anymore.
right.
I'm still talking too loud for you.
Am I talking
mic.
loud? I feel like I am too.
No, Keetin just has a high-pitched voice.
Oh.
So it resonates louder. No, you don't have to. I'm just turning it down.
Guys, I'm so excited for this.
Look at Keira Knightley.
Okay, so
You don't
what?
even know.
Tell me about this. Like, you are a big fan of the Nutcracker.
I love
oh, wait,
the Nutcracker.
Look at this little cotton candy kid over here.
Have you been in the Nutcracker?
No.
I've been in the Nutcracker let's see. I've been a toy soldier twice. I've been a rat once. I've been an angel. I've been an angel twice. I've been a lot of different things. I was in the Nutcracker maybe 5 times.
What were
Really?
you? Were you a tree?
One time I got a concussion because when I was a rat, we had this whole dance battle.
That'll teach you to be a rat.
I know. We had this whole dance battle with the toy soldiers, and one of the things was the toy soldiers grabbed us by the ankles and spun us, and I was the group that was next to the Christmas tree, and my head hit the Christmas tree.
Oh my gosh.
I got a concussion.
Oh.
Really?
At dress rehearsal.
Oh,
So
okay.
my mom had to rush me to the ER.
Oh my
Before we
gosh.
went on
So
to
you missed
perform
it?
that night. No, I performed. I am a
you didn't?
professional.
Dang.
Even at 8 years old, I was a professional. Everybody.
She did that.
Do you enjoy the Nutcracker, or were you just in it?
I loved it.
Yeah.
That was the only thing I liked about ballet was when I got to audition for the Nutcracker and be in the Nutcracker, and that's when I was like, maybe I should just do theater, because that's the main part I like
did you-
about
Yeah.
dance.
But you didn't do theater. You went to hosting.
No, I did theater. I did musical
No,
theater.
but I mean, you still do it now?
Theater now.
You
I
still
wish I
audition
was
for it?
good enough to. I
Oh,
have.
I see what you're saying.
I'm
yeah.
not good enough because I get really nervous in singing auditions. So I choke, and I'm also not good at learning choreography fast. But
yeah.
those are just flaws I have.
I know.
Shut up, Leo.
We'll get into that later. But no, tell me, Richard. You're sip that.
Yeah,
tea.
why are you so excited about it?
Yeah.
I love the Nutcracker. It's been a family tradition of mine to go see it every year, since I was
Really?
a kid.
That's
yeah.
what it was for my
Like
family too.
some play somewhere or watch on TV.
Yeah, in Tucson, Arizona, Centennial Hall.
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
So they have a thing every year they play.
Yeah, and it's great. I don't know. I always felt like it would be a good fit for Disney, the aesthetic and the characters.
Well, remember when
It's
Macaulay
such a good
Culkin
story.
did it?
He did?
There's a
Oh,
tape
yeah.
version, and I loved it. I used to watch
Yes.
it all the time as a kid.
He was the Nutcracker, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert,
Yeah,
but
I
yes.
remember this.
Spoiler, it's cast.
Oh my God, I totally remember.
It's a reveal. It's a reveal in the movie.
Yeah.
You're like, ah!
Oh,
You're
it
like,
is?
oh, he's just a
okay.
wooden man. No,
All right.
he's
No,
a boy.
He's a boy. He's a real boy. But then they're too young to be having this
I was
weird
gonna say,
romance. It was
I
very strange.
have never been able to figure out if it's a platonic relationship or if it's a romantic
It's
relationship.
romantic.
It's whatever you
Because
need
every
it to
time
be.
I've seen it, it's been starts off as a little girl and then it's a grown woman.
Do you think there's gonna be dancing in this, or is it
I would
just
imagine.
gonna
Yes,
be?
I would
I
imagine
heard
so.
at the D23 Expo they had the performer playing the Rat King, he danced and it was a hip hop dance.
So they're gonna go the Hamilton route.
You
I-
lost me.
See, that's what yeah.
It's traditionally ballet, and I'm sorry, I don't know.
I think they're gonna mix it. I think they're gonna add
For
more
sure.
contemporary.
They have to keep ballet.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the softer stuff will be.
I want Missy Copeland to be in it.
I think the softer moments, the lighter moments will be that, and then the rats are probably gonna be the hip hop.
Why?
Because they're from the street. Because they're street rats.
That's not cool.
yeah,
they
it's gonna
should
be
dance
weird.
like
But rats
Aladdin.
live in the
It
street.
should be interesting, yeah.
Street rat.
I'm excited to see what they do with the Sugar Plum Fairy. She looks so cute. I love Keira Knightley. She looks so cute.
I used to
She looks
listen
buff.
to the nut. She does.
Yeah.
She
Keira
looks like she's a
Knightley
little bigger. Yeah.
been lifting.
Very Marie Antoinette.
She's very huge Jackman.
Very if Elizabeth Swan, not Elizabeth Swan, if Elizabeth Norrington. No, I'm getting this all wrong.
Super Iron Halo is saying.
Elizabeth Turner
Turner.
Elizabeth Turner.
dyed pink. There we go.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Swan.
There we go.
No, Iron Halo is saying, no, don't go Hamilton route, please. I don't want everything to be Hamilton. What do you mean everything? There's only been Hamilton so far.
Yeah.
What else has copied Hamilton effectively? Nothing.
You're right. I
So
mean,
this will be the first
Yeah, so don't
fantasy
try.
version of Hamilton.
because I feel like it wouldn't capture as many audiences, modern audiences, if it was all
Only
ballet.
ballet? No,
it
it would be a
wouldn't.
huge turnoff.
They have to make it relate to I don't know.
Right.
And they have to-
It's
our generation.
a new spin on a classic family favorite.
Yes.
The Nutcracker starring Lin-Manuel Miranda.
As the Rat King.
As the Rat King.
everyone.
As the Sugar Plum Fairy.
dun,
the
dun,
Rat
dun,
King.
dun, dun, dun.
The Christmas,
How
the Christmas
does it-
tree that
How
gave
does it-
Keaton a concussion.
How does a sugar plum orphan?
Son of a whore and a Scotsman dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean.
No, in the middle of a forgotten
Okay.
spot in the Narnia.
In the forest with the sugar plum and the candy and
the
Arabian coffee. That's a character.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
The Arabian dancer.
I don't know. I've never
They're
seen the
Arabian
Nutcracker.
coffee, and they're my favorite
Spoiler
part.
alert, I've
I love
never
them.
seen
Oh my
it.
god, and the lady with the big dress with the little kids in it.
That's
You mean the
that's
man with the
also
big
Lin
dress?
Manuel.
It was always a
Oh, it was a man? Really?
cross-dresser when I did it.
I didn't know that. I
Yeah,
love
it was
that.
a man
Well,
dress.
of course,
better.
Hamilton
Yeah.
has aspects of Rent. It's literally the same dude, isn't it? No, he did.
that's,
I'm thinking of
In the Heights.
In the Heights, yeah.
In the Heights. Have
The
you
guy who
listened
did
to
Rent
that?
passed away before
No, I
Rent
love
even.
pieces of it. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I was thinking of In the Heights, yeah.
Get with the
It's so
musical
good.
But
theater
Rent is
lingo.
nothing like Hamilton.
No,
What are you
I've
talking
never
about?
listened to Rent.
I've listened to Rent, and it's nothing.
525,000.
Yeah, that's
I know
very
that
different
because of The
style.
Office.
Oh,
They
really?
sing it to Michael.
You've never
when
seen
he
Rent?
leaves. No.
Neither
You
have I.
need to go. Go watch Rent.
Like,
Just
Rent's
go.
weird. Like, I didn't know that Rent was
It's not
about.
weird.
Like,
Rent
about,
is wonderful.
It's about drug dealers. I didn't know
No.
It's about
the
drugs.
AIDS crisis.
that. It's about what?
It's about the AIDS crisis.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, how'd they get AIDS?
She's like a
in
trans
the first
character,
place?
right?
Whoa.
Sure, Nicholas.
Whoa. No, not all of them. Sometimes it just happens.
Oh, just it's like immaculate
and Dad's-
conception.
Just go. No, just go watch
You're
it.
tearing this family apart.
Guys, I'm just talking through my butt. I have no idea.
You're
what
telling me
it's about.
about.
He's
I literally-
talking through his butt.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I literally have never seen it. I don't know anything about it.
Okay, I want to watch Rent with both of
No,
you,
I
and we're
don't
gonna
want to.
live stream
Do it.
it, and I'm gonna sing every word to every.
Oh, somebody in the chat wants to know what flavor LaCroix that is.
That
It
smells
is
very sugary.
pina fries. It's
fries.
pineapple strawberry. I just got it at Target less than an hour ago.
Can I taste? Oh, you already crumbled it. Never
Yeah,
mind.
you can have some. There's a little bit.
You crumbled
Drink
it.
a
It's
little
gonna
bit.
taste gross now.
Just drink a little fucking bit.
There's a lot happening. I'm
Did you
very
even do
terrified.
it? Like it's at the bottom. You gotta like.
You guys are swapping spit over here.
Do you want some of my spit?
Just like in Rent.
I
Anyways,
think I'm getting sick.
Whoa.
I don't know what Rent's
Whoa.
about.
So you're welcome, Leo.
All right, here we go. Next piece of news. A Wrinkle in Time. We got 4 new posters.
Orpa.
Orpa.
Wait for.
Let me see the next one.
Oh,
Orpa's Winter.
Al Woods.
Reese
Is
Without
that
Her
you?
Spoon. Reese Without Her Spoon is that one.
Oh, Mindy Kaling.
Mindy
Mandy,
Project.
Mandy.
Looking good.
Queen.
And oh, you're not.
That
oh, it's a
girl.
Zendaya #2.
No. That's Riri, the new Iron Man.
That's new Riri.
Who is she?
I don't know who she is. She's the main character from the movie. I don't know.
Wait, what's her name? Meg? Is that her name? in
Can
the
I just
corner? Storm Reed.
Storm Reed.
Storm Reed.
Yeah.
So first of all, coolest name ever. She's basically an X-Men already.
She's
precious.
But she has been hitting like the press circuit, like doing different things with Star Wars. Like she's been going to a lot of events recently, and as this movie's up and coming, this girl is a fashionista.
Really?
Like she hits a red carpet and she's like rocking. Like I'm just like, I don't know if I would ever be able to look as good as you, and you're like 12 years old.
She's starting off
She's
on the right foot.
amazing. I mean, basically like Zendaya in like the making, and I think she might surpass Zendaya because she is fly, and I really appreciate her. And to
I love
be in a
her.
movie with Harpo
Well,
and
here we go. Here we
Elle
go.
Woods and
Harpo?
Kelly.
Harpo?
Kelly.
It's Harpo Oprah. Got it. But that's kind of it. We just got 4 new posters. I mean, it's cool. It's a cool idea. You know, they're wrinkling the posters.
They were styled
with
really
time.
well too. I love seeing Reese Witherspoon as a redhead.
I like seeing Reese Without Her Spoon as a redhead.
Yeah.
It's gonna be such a visually stunning film.
Yeah.
I'm really
Storm
very
Reed.
excited for
And
it.
like she's really minimal, and then Mindy Kaling is like, blah. I love it.
Here's my question to you guys. Do you think casting Oprah in anything works? Because I feel like all I see is Oprah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Like that was my issue with
Like
Emma
she's
Watson.
already the mother of
as
these
Belle.
of these women.
Yeah.
Like in
But-
my opinion, she's like the mother and she's the
Good
leader.
casting. Cool, good casting.
But no, I'm saying like I don't know if that's the character, but that's who she is to me.
Yeah, I
Like
get what you
even if they're like all created equal, or if another one's more powerful, it's like no one's more powerful than
You need
Oprah.
to educate yourself on some other Oprah stuff.
I don't know anything
because-
about
It's not,
the
that's
story.
not, but that's
No,
not my
I know, I
point.
know.
That's not my point.
Yeah.
It's like the fact that I have to educate myself to get this character.
I think it's going to introduce Oprah, the actor, to a whole new generation, and I think because a lot of
She only pops in like once every decade.
You're so right.
and also think about like younger kids that are going to go see this movie. You know, Oprah her show was kind of off the air by the time they were old enough to really know about. Like Ellen's the new Oprah kind of now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they don't really know who Oprah is. So I think it's a good casting because
It's
it's
okay.
going to get everybody else who loves Oprah to come because it's
Yeah.
just like it's Oprah.
And Disney owns Ellen too, so it's perfect.
Oh yeah, huh?
I mean, I feel like
Ellen's energy.
Pixar owns.
yeah,
Explosion.
and Dory,
Yeah.
so she's all up in that Disney. Oprah, no. Look, Oprah does have Oscar.
Good. I like it.
Oprah does have Oscar-worthy talent. I'm not saying she's a bad actress. I think she's an excellent actress. The problem is I can't get through the fact that it's Oprah.
I understand.
I can see it.
You get a car.
Yeah.
You get a car.
You get a wrinkle.
You get a wrinkle.
Look under your seat.
It's a
There's
wrinkle.
So
After,
many wrinkles. Use this cream and you won't have any.
what you guys excited about this movie? Sarah's like super excited.
Is Sarah
about
on the chat right now?
it. No,
I was
no,
like,
I'm
she's
just,
traveling.
I just know her. You know?
I know. Sarah's really excited about this because she loves A Wrinkle in Time.
Yeah.
I don't know anything.
I don't know
about it.
anything about it, but I'm excited because it looks beautiful.
Is Oprah's character like higher, like more powerful than
No,
these other?
they're all the same.
Oh,
I think.
I don't read that at all.
That's
when
what I'm
watching
saying.
this
That's what I'm saying.
Because, like you said, it's Oprah.
Or maybe I'm wrong, but I think they're all equal. But
My
yes.
issue with Beauty and the Beast was that I could only see Emma Watson.
Yeah, it
Like,
was another
I
one.
couldn't see her as Belle.
She wasn't. Yeah, she did.
It wasn't
yeah.
like Cinderella, where it was like,
I was like,
that's
Hermione,
Cinderella.
why you keep hanging out in castles with monsters? I don't understand.
Get out of there.
Rainy, stop reading books and actually like pay attention to what's going on around you. Maybe you'll pick up on some social cues. I
oh
love
my God.
Hermione, guys. I do.
Oh my gosh.
Belle was missed a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I don't. And some actors are just like that. Like, you know, you just see like Vince Vaughn. He's always just Vince Vaughn in a movie. You know what I mean?
Same with The Rock.
The Rock is but the
Kevin
Rock,
Hart
The
is
Rock
always
has no
Kevin
real
Hart.
life
He gets
persona.
casted as The Rock.
Yeah. At least that happens.
Wait till
Yeah.
you guys see Jumanji.
Calm down.
So good.
You loved it?
I loved it.
Okay, that's your review.
It's
I'll
so
tell you
much
excited.
fun.
I'll give my my thoughts on Star Wars, by the way, at the end of the show. Last but not least, Disney After Dark event goes on sale. Yeah, we didn't talk about this last week. But yeah, essentially, now the general public, if you weren't an annual pass holder, now you too can own your very own Disney After Dark ticket. Essentially, Dapper Day at nighttime.
Okay, but how much is it?
Yeah.
That has yet to
Leo,
be.
go look
I
it up.
need
Go
to
on the
know.
Disney site. I need to know
Is
too.
it going to be
Is it sold
cheaper?
out?
Disney Movie
Is
News.
it going to be as expensive as
Disney-
like the Halloween party, which is
Yeah.
stupid expensive?
Wait, I need
Yeah, right.
It's stupid expensive.
Disney Film Facts to
can't.
tell
Disney
me. 'cause
Film
he knows everything.
Facts.
He knows
Save
everything.
us, because you are our
been-
favorite.
Someone in the chat saying they got spoiled on Star Wars. Yeah, spoiler, Frodo dies. Sucks.
Frodo.
Calm down. Calm down.
My heart is going.
People are saying
Like if he
Who's
Leo, I would-
Frodo?
Frodo from
Is
Lord of the
she
Rings.
special?
No, it's Lord of the Rings. It was a
I know,
joke.
I'm kidding.
Oh my god! I was like,
I haven't seen Lord of the Rings or any Star Wars.
We were getting our makeup done for our Star Wars thing that we shot on Sunday, and Richard just goes, he's like doing our makeup. He's like, I've never seen a Star Wars.
That's like one of the first things out of his mouth though when he like
never
started
seen
doing
a Star
stuff.
Wars.
Like,
Yeah.
was he doing my hair at the time?
Yeah.
I went to like the first Star Wars convention, like, and I
But he's
still
never
haven't
seen a Star
it
Wars,
since.
The chat's saying there's different answers, but apparently it's varying between $90 and $100. So it's in that range. So it's a regular ticket. But here's the cool thing, guys. It's at nighttime. You can dance. They're bringing in bands from the 50s and 60s to play your favorite music, so you can dance to it while you dress
Can
all
we all
dapper.
go together, guys?
And wait, hold on. One more thing. They're staying open super late.
How late?
1 o'clock in the morning.
What? My
Don't
bedtime's 9.
That's literally an hour longer than
I know. I was like, don't
normally
they
is.
usually stay open till midnight?
Yeah, but you know it's cool that they're doing it, I guess. And but the park like becomes this event at night, so it shuts down and becomes Disney After Dark.
That's
which,
nice.
in my opinion, they should have picked a different name.
It's
a little risque.
Yeah.
Okay, I agree.
Disney After Dark.
Everybody, you're listening to Disney After Dark.
I'm your host.
My name is Walt. Never
and I'm
mind. I'm Walt.
And I'm Lily.
And
And you're listening to Disney After Dark.
Disney After Dark.
Today we're going to talk about why doesn't Mickey wear a shirt?
and
We're going to talk about aerial seashells.
Feel free to call us.
What size are
and we
aerial
can talk to you
seashells?
tonight on the phone.
They're sea
Disney
shells.
After
Get it? That was my joke. Anyway,
it's got weird.
that's about it. ASMR. Do you guys want an ASMR episode of Disney Movie News?
Yeah.
Hey guys, make sure you like and subscribe. And
Should we do a Disney movie news
Oh,
after dark?
and this is the sound of my beard.
I love.
so uncomfortable. Oh my god.
People are never gonna listen to us
This is
again
the worst
now. This is
episode
what
we've ever
happens.
had.
Oh, that's rude. I'm here.
No,
Okay.
it's a good episode
It's
for
supposed to be
the
better.
ASMR
People who
community.
like our personalities.
Anyways,
glowing
that's all the kind of the movie news we had today. But
Is that how much time we have?
wait, would you guys? Yeah, we have 15 minutes left. Okay.
Don't
Do
play
you
it.
guys have an inclination to go really to Disney After Dark?
No.
Okay, I want to go mainly because there's this place called Clifton's. It's downtown LA that I went there for New Year's this year, and it was the most fun I've ever had. And then I went back for my birthday, and they do swing dancing, and they have live bands, and like there's nothing more. I love
doing
nothing
that.
more than like randomly walking into like to a swing dancing place and like having a guy who really knows how to swing dance just like spin me around like in the 1950s and being all dressed up scared like boo! It is the most fun thing ever. So I would just go for the live swing bands and to dance.
Because I mean, personally, there's nothing I love more than going to a swing, where there's a swing band playing and just watching people dance.
Yeah.
Because I can't do it, and I don't want to go try. I'm good on the sidelines.
Come on, you're Latino. You have rhythm.
I know,
You
swing
have to have.
dancing is-
I've never seen you dance,
Swing
but you
dancing
have
is
to
some
have
white
rhythm.
people stuff.
I am Latino and I
Just
do not have rhythm.
It's not that I don't have rhythm. It's just that I've never
But
danced.
you're prettier than everybody, so you're not allowed to have rhythm because that would be not fair.
You must have rhythm because you have good timing. You have good timing, insight on what to
Okay,
say.
everybody
you're
compliment
literally,
me
like-
right now.
You're so
Continue.
amazing.
You guys want to talk about Coco?
What is
Well,
it?
we can't talk about it unless Sarah's here, though.
Oh.
Like, we
But
keep putting
Sarah's
it
not
off
gonna
because
be
we
back
all
till
haven't
next
been.
year.
Oh.
We'll give you a Coco review in January.
Yeah.
Okay, I liked Coco. It made me cry.
And we'll give you a
It
Star
made me
Wars
cry a
review in
lot.
January too.
Yeah.
It made me cry, Mama Coco.
Mama Coco. Okay, quick 5-second reviews.
I just got chills. Girl, same.
It's that ASMR.
Shit.
Here's,
You were the only one who was with me. So we were on the Star Wars shoot, guys.
someone says you look like Dallas Bryce Howard.
You do.
I do? Well, thank you. I think she's gorgeous. Ron Howard's not my dad, though, and I wish I could be cast in all those Jurassic Park movies. Anyways, so I was the only girl on set for the Star Wars shoot, which, whatever. But there were so many times when the guys were, being really serious about stuff, and I would just kind of, make a joke, and none of them would laugh. But then, Richard was, way far away.
And I'm
he'd be
like, ha, 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 ha. She made a Legally Blonde, the musical reference, and I was completing the song.
but, from across the field.
Well, my favorite part was that I was in between you guys, and I was just like,
Yeah.
what's happening? And then no one else even noticed. that
Nobody
you guys-
else. No,
That's
no.
so
but it's okay.
good.
You were here. You were
Yeah.
with me.
No, we'll talk about that in a second because that
Okay,
was really
sorry,
cool.
I'm sorry.
But no, let's save it for very last.
Okay,
but
sorry.
Coco, quick review. I loved it. Did you guys love it?
Loved it.
Yeah.
I cried I cried 3 times.
Yes.
Um,
Same.
Sorry, I have to get that scab off. Not scab. That's
Save
skin.
it. Don't throw it away.
They make a wish.
I'm hungry.
I have calluses. I was pulling a callus off because I'm gross.
Is that from the lightsaber?
It's from working out.
Oh. You need to get gloves.
Lightsabers.
Nah. I loved it. It was great. I thought it was authentic as hell.
I feel like we've already had this
Did
we? I
discussion.
feel like
we
we did too.
did. I feel like I've heard this from you already, and I've
Well-
talked about the hair on Mama Coco's chin and the beautiful color.
Oh, that's right. 'Cause we talked about it the same with my
Yeah.
parents.
Yeah, and the
Okay.
wrinkles, yeah.
Star Wars.
Okay.
Here's what I'll say. No, this is it.
I will punch you.
It is weird. That's my
And that's
review.
all
you
you're
saw
allowed
it?
to say.
Yeah, I actually did a spoiler-free review, an 8-minute spoiler-free review, completely
How?
spoiler-free.
How do you do that?
I talk about general, how I feel about it and things that is, what decisions they make in the filmmaking and the story writing, but I don't actually give away any plot points or any character points. Things like, for example, the overarching theme being conflict, and it's very in your face, but at the same time, it has a lot of one-liner comedies. The line where Poe's who talks first? I talk first. You talk first.
Yeah.
There's a million of those.
Oh,
kinds
so
of
they're
jokes.
really trying to do all the
Yeah, yeah.
we're guardians.
Yeah, but it's weird because it's a very dark film. So it's the tone is dark, but there's a lot of comedy in it, which is kind of weird. It's a weird juxtaposition.
It's
and
a
there's,
dramedy.
but I think it's a result of so much going on. This movie, look, if you thought The Force Awakens had a lot of plot points that it was building, this movie just goes, Oh yeah, wait, here's another bucket we forgot in the last movie, and it's just like crazy. Like there's a million scenes. I thought the movie was ending like 3 times. It's 2.5 hours long.
So question. So I'm going to see it tomorrow night at 10:30.
Yes.
I have an option also to see it Friday night at 10:30 as well. Should I see it 2 nights in a row?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll.
I need to see it again. Like I can't.
We have extra tickets tomorrow night if you want to come.
We
have 2 extra tickets.
We got
we're
tickets.
not cool. See, he says he wants to hang out with us and he misses
Well,
me.
I didn't know that was the case.
I'll
and
hang out with you.
You want to come to Star Wars with me tomorrow night?
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Oh, you've never seen any of them. You
No,
cannot come.
I have-
You
yeah,
cannot come.
You definitely have to see episode 7 to see episode 8.
I know. I need.
It's like we
to
brought
do it.
Renee.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I need to do it.
She couldn't come tonight because she is writing 2 scripts, which is really cool. Good for her. She's hustling the game. It's a little girl all grown up.
I love you, Renee.
I remember when I showed her first Disney movie. No, I don't. Renee, where are you
She
at?
still hasn't been to Disneyland. Off the team.
God. Weird. Everybody's asking me what I mean by weird. How? It's just weird because it's so overwhelming. You guys, I can't say it without telling you things, but like, trust me, when you see it, you're gonna be like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Time out.
Just.
Can I ask one question?
Yes. And I won't answer with a spoiler no matter what, so don't worry.
Do we find out who Ray's parents are?
I can't answer that. I can't answer that.
I said one question. Okay, fine.
Okay, I'll take this from the chat. If you guys want me to answer a yes or a no to Keaton's question, let me know in the chat. If the majority is yes, then I will give it. Then I will give an answer. If the majority is no, then I won't say anything.
Maybe I don't want to know. No, I don't want to know. I don't know. No, don't
Too
tell
late.
me. Don't
I've
tell
already
me.
put it out there. I've already put it out there.
Wait, but-
I'm false alarm.
It's all no's. Don't worry.
Okay.
No,
No.
it's okay. Did I like it? That's a good question. I did like it. I thought it was a lot of fun. That's one thing for sure. It is. It is a blast. This movie has so many.
Do you like it more or
No.
less than Force?
Here's the thing. I think it's more fun than The Force Awakens, but I like The Force Awakens more in a lot of different regards.
Is Jedi plural?
Well, Jedi's plural regardless of
No,
this
I
movie.
know.
You mean in the context of this movie?
Yes.
Do you want me to answer
No,
that?
I don't. I just want to know. I just want to see it. Can I just leave and go see it
And here's
now?
one thing I will say. Everything you want answered, you will not have answered. You will get some of it answered, but more importantly, I'm not going to tell you which things get answered and which don't. But more importantly, you will leave the theater with more questions than you go in with.
Question.
Cryptic.
Leo,
Yes.
will I leave the theater knowing who's wearing the Slave Leia costume?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that
Absolutely.
at all. I should never have asked that question. I can see it in your face. I've spent too much time with you recently. I can read you like a
And
book, Leo Camacho.
let's just say tomorrow's shoulder day. Okay? Let's just say I'm going to be working my upper body.
What does that mean?
He needs some help with some cleave. Fill out that.
Chest day.
Hey, Leo.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask something real quick.
Yeah.
Is there any chance of there's a post-credit scene?
No.
Okay.
I don't think
It's Star
we didn't
Wars.
stay, but like I haven't heard anything, and I didn't wait because Star Wars just doesn't really do that stuff. And by the way, don't worry, guys, I didn't give anything away. Just go watch the movie.
That's a
Should
sure.
you rewatch The Force Awakens before watching The Last Jedi? Great question. If you don't remember it, definitely, because there are a lot of callbacks to the first one.
Leo, is our fight?
Oh! I know what you're gonna ask. Our fight? Oh, I don't know if I should. I can't
No,
answer
don't-
it.
don't
I can't
answer it.
answer
Don't answer it.
I
Don't
can't.
answer
Okay, so
Let's talk about our fight really
let's talk about our fight. So, for those of
Yes.
you unaware, I think we've mentioned this on a previous episode. Keaton and I, for the last couple months, have been planning a Star Wars fan film. And when I say that, it's really just a glorified lightsaber choreography that we really dressed up real pretty and added high production value to. We've been practicing our fight choreography for the last 2 months.
Bonding.
The first month, once a week. The second month was like twice a week, and the last 2 weeks was 3 times a week till we got it. And then by the end of the practice, I mean, we could do it with our eyes closed.
Yeah.
Like we just had, it was insane. And so
This is very impressive.
it was. Did it look cool to
crazy.
you?
Oh, it looked so good.
Really?
Yeah,
I've been dying
you
to
guys
ask
like
you.
knew exactly what you were doing.
Did it look smooth? And
Yeah, it was really smooth. They weren't like second guessing or anything.
Yeah.
It like the swings looked intentional and stuff like that.
Yeah,
You know
no,
what
it was
I'm saying?
terrifying.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was terrifying for us.
Richard did makeup on the shoot and did amazing.
Did
he gave me the
amazing
Kylo
job.
star and
He gave me an awesome lightsaber
yeah,
bird,
it's
even
so
having
Stood in the
never
background
seen a
on
Star
accident
Wars.
once.
Spoilers. Just kidding. It's fine. It's our fan film. It's our 2-minute long.
You
fan
can
film.
see it on a post I made on Facebook.
Little Bernie burn.
Little burn. And it looks great on film.
Thank you.
Yeah, it looks really great. But yeah, we trained really hard. We shot it this weekend. We are gonna have to go back and do some a reshoot, I'm sure, but of certain bits. What do you call it?
What? Pickups?
Pickups, yeah. But we knocked it out in like 4 hours.
It was crazy how much we put into
We
that
had
amount
to
of time.
hustle because we only had a day. The fight choreography. If you were to do the fight choreography straight through without any breaks and no added emotion and no holding, it was a minute-long straight fight choreography. But we broke it into 4 sections, and each one we had to. I mean, how many times would you say we had to redo each phrase of the?
I think the one that we filmed the quickest was the second phrase.
The second phrase.
We
That
like
was
got
over,
through
like,
that
a
really,
second.
really quick.
Yeah. But like we must have shot each one like 10 plus times.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Yeah.
Every possible angle.
Every possible angle.
And like, but like in the setups, because every time you change the angle, you know, the camera has to move. The setup, you have to look about the lighting. The camera guy is moving. It was all handheld, so
Yeah.
he had to like look at the rocks around him.
Really cool process.
This is a lot, and like we're moving too. So like if the camera guy was trying to follow us, we're like swinging and like
Yeah.
doing choreography, but we can't hit the camera guy with like the
yeah.
over
Or the rocks, or
$15,000
the trees.
camera. Yeah,
it was like really cool. Like we're only telling you this because it's neat. Like here we are, Star Wars fans, and we're making like our first like mini version of a Star Wars film, and like encountering these problems. And if it's hard for us to just to do that, imagine these movies.
Leo, but imagine the crew we had versus the crew and the amount of money they had.
True. Which, by the way, how blessed are we that we have like all these talented friends?
Amazing. No, and
Crazy. It was a
thank
big
you
crew
to
for
all
that.
of our friends, our amazing, talented friends who did come out. And
Yeah. If you guys want to see some photos, I posted them on Instagram. She put some of her stunt, which we didn't end up shooting, and then we'll probably have our first cut. I don't know, January, and then
yeah, we'll probably have a rough cut. Sam's starting already. The editor's starting to work on it already.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he excited about it?
Well, especially after listening to that music today. No, he's getting stoked. We shot it in 4K, so it's really hard to compress that.
Did we really?
Yeah.
I didn't even realize.
We
it.
shot it in very big, so it just is taking a while to kind of get on the computer
all
so
of
that
them.
we can upload it to Avid
But
and then
about
start editing it.
February.
I would say February, yeah.
So February, you guys will have a fan film where I play Kylo Ren.
And I play Ray.
That's right.
And you did the
and Richard-
perfect Ray hair.
Makeup.
Well, Richard did. So we wanted to like be filming during the shoot, so like we could make like a whole behind the scenes thing. But we were so strapped for time that like Leo and I could barely do social media while we were there.
We didn't do anything.
No, we didn't. And like, but there were a couple of shots where we would be filming and Richard was just there.
Like in the background, like,
And then he'd be like, Richard, and, oh God.
yeah. They didn't tell me that they were shooting in
my
like
God,
a
you're like-
specific direction, and they like pan over, and then
You were
I'm
like-
kind
you
of
were
there,
like,
and I'm like,
that little girl meme.
I like grab my phone and walk
Like
my
hiding
bag.
There's a little thing. There's
amazing.
a little thing happening in the chat right now that someone said there's a twist in the movie, and that like people are mad that they even said that. Here's what I'll say. Obviously, there's a twist in the movie. Do you guys not remember the original biggest twist in cinema history of all time? Was The Empire Strikes Back. I am
Spoiler
your father.
alert. Darth
Darth
Vader
Vader
is
is
Luke's
Dad.
father.
Like, guys, you have to remember, like,
She didn't.
they're mirroring the process.
And Dumbledore dies.
And here's
died.
the last thing I'll say about the movie, where The Force Awakens and A New Hope
Lord of the Rings.
were mirror images of each other, right? Like they tried to basically recreate Star Wars again for a new generation. This one only copies the tone of Empire Strikes Back. It doesn't mirror the structure of the movie, but it certainly has that same feel where the bad guys are chasing the good guys now
The
because
Jedi is training.
yeah, the Jedi's training. We already know that from the trailers. The bad guys are after the good guys. The balance of power is shifting. There's got to be a big problem so that in the third act they can resolve the problem. So if they're doing the same thing that Star Wars did the first time, which clearly they are, then clearly there's going to be a twist. And we all sort of know that that's going to happen. We just don't know what it is. And I'll tell you. And here's what I'll tell you. Forget what you think you know. Just forget all of it.
Can we get the dun
it.
dun dun
All
button?
of your internet
Clear
forum
your
theories,
brain.
all of that junk where Mace Windu is
Like
Rey's
it.
uncle,
His
out,
uncle.
throw it away.
Out the window.
Wrap it up, throw it in the toilet,
the
flush it down,
window.
put poop on it, and
Put
flush it.
it
It's
on
gone.
the street. Let a
Poop.
Prius
Why we have to
run
bring
over
poop
it.
into this?
Because it's bad. I don't know. But yeah. Anyways, don't post any spoilers in here if you're reading it online.
That's not nice.
Yeah.
Don't.
But go see it. I promise you'll like it. If you can see it with a hype crowd, you'll like it even more because I saw it with like media, and even they can contain themselves.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm so excited because I saw Force Awakens with like the night of and with a huge Star Wars crowd and at the ArcLight in Hollywood.
So,
and it was
no,
so much
don't
fun.
don't throw away your Clone Wars and Rebels theory. Like that's irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the Force Awakens. So you can keep those theories because they're not.
Stop it.
Yeah.
I just hate when people clap in the theater.
Oh my god.
Like so for example, when I saw Two Towers, The Lord of the Rings, the moment Legolas comes up over the hill, people started clapping and
Dude.
wooting, and I was
I like it. I like
No.
it.
It's
like when an airplane lifts off.
no, because then you miss stuff.
thing.
Just don't distract me during the movie. It's like when you're in a Broadway play and someone's singing next to you. I'm just like,
Oh, that's
shut
wrong.
Oh
shut
my
your
gosh,
mouth. I did
that's
not
the
come-
worst.
Yeah. You can mouth the words all you want, but if a noise comes out of your mouth, I will have you removed.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I can't wait to put my TFA hater friends to rest with this movie.
TFA.
Yeah, put that back in your
See,
pocket.
Leo, I just want to do Disney movie news next week, just so we can have a Star Wars
Well, I know. Well, we'll get really into Star Wars, I guess, in the opening year. Maybe we'll do a podcast or a live stream from my house because we're not doing an episode next week, guys. Christmas is coming up. But with that said, that's the end of the show. So we'll see you guys in the next year. We'll see you in 2018.
Yay,
Thanks
Happy New Year.
Yeah, thanks for another amazing year, you guys. This has been a blast. Make sure you follow me online at Mr. Leo Zombie. Where can they follow you guys?
You guys, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, everything. Safe travels over this holiday season. And you guys can follow me all over Keetin Marchi and my fun adventures. I'm going to Barbados.
Whee!
For real.
And you can follow me at the official Ariel on Instagram. Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
Tonight was so
thank
much
you for
fun.
coming.
Whenever
I
you
love you
want.
guys.
Whenever you want.
This is so fun.
Unofficial fourth host. And make sure you subscribe to Popcorn Talk on YouTube and follow him on Twitter at Popcorn Talk. Later, guys. See you next year.
Bye, guys.
From producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire Popcorn Talk Network, we would like to thank you for tuning in. For questions or comments, be sure to visit popcorntalk.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of the Popcorn Talk Network. The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of the Popcorn Talk Network or its owners or principals.